Right. This video that has been kindly sent by Lofty is called Why Are Things Creepy? It's only 8 minutes 51. So let's get into it. I mean, it's a good debate. Why are things creepy?
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Fear gives us life. Being afraid of the right things kept our ancestors alive. It makes sense to be afraid of poisonous insects or hungry tigers. But what about fear when there is no clear and obvious danger? For instance, a teddy bear with a full set of human teeth.
That's just weird.
Or a smile.jpg. There's something a little off about these images. Too much mystery and strange.
Oh, why is death count on the screen? I've not died in real life. Jeez Louise, thank you for reminding me. Idiot. Anyway, hold on, let me pull up Twitch chat again. There we go. You're creepy, you say, outside of schools. Honestly, this needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. It needs to stop now. Now. Okay? Is he not the creepy? Yeah, he's talking to fucking creepy. He's bloody creepy. He's pretty creepy.
But no obvious threat the way there is with a gun or a falling rock. But yet they still
this will be a YouTube video.
Fear because they are creepy. But why? What gives us the creeps?
Also, where's he recorded this? Like, is this his basement? This guy's... Has anyone actually done any research into this guy, seeing if he's actually okay?
What causes something to be creepy? We are now in my bedroom, the bedroom I grew up in Kansas. Like a lot of children my age, I was terrified of scary stories to tell in the dark. But the very first book that ever scared me was The Curse of the Squirrel. To this day, I still haven't finished the book, but that's just me. Psychologist James Geer developed the Fear Survey Schedule 2, which he used to find out what scared us the most, combined with the result.
When I was younger, I used to have a proper fear, you know. And it's not like a fear of Annabelle the doll. It was like I had a proper fear when I was younger that my house was going to get robbed and that they would come upstairs and kill me. Like, I had a proper fear of getting burgled and just murdered. And I remember one night specifically, I had metal blinds. I left my window open. And the wind was blowing my blinds every single, all night. All night that night. And the blinds would go and rustling. And I remember being frozen awake all night thinking someone was coming into my room and breaking in and trying to kill me. It was honestly, to this day, I still remember it like that. It was horrid. I don't know why I thought like that. And then my perspective changed when my dad came in. My dad was like, they're more scared of you. They don't want you to find them. So it's like, if we get burgled, they ain't going to care about you. Do you know what I mean? Guess what happened today? What happened today, Liv?
Of a more recent Gallup poll, these are the things that scare most of us the most. All of these things are scary, but are they creepy? Let's get more specific. I love the way Stephen King delineates 3 types of scary stuff. The first is the
his hairline's scary. Because his hairline is actually scary because that's how I'm going to end up. I'm on a path to looking like this person and I'm really not far off. That's what gives me the creeps. That's what I'm creeped about. I'm really genuinely on a in fact, he might have thicker hair than me. In fact, I might have gone past him. I might be in stage 4. I might be in denial. Oh my fucking god. He looks like he should be in some sort of prison for doing something wrong. No offense. And it's sad because I'm on that path of looking like that. I definitely think I'm gonna get a hair transplant because that's just really gave me some sort of self-realization. Is it your father? My mum told my crush's parents that I had a crush on their son. In what world does that happen? Your mum has just sold the whole bag. I'd be pissed. When I first watched it, I thought Pennywise was. Oh, watched it. I thought Pennywise was real for like the first 2 years and shit. I've never watched it number one, and I only have ever watched number two like a maniac and just fell asleep to it by myself. It wasn't even that scary. It was
Something
weird.
disgusting, morbid, diseased. The second is horror. Horror to King is the unnatural, a giant spider, or being grabbed in the dark when you thought you were alone.
Mm.
The third,
Creepy.
terror,
Oh.
is different, creepier. He says terror is coming home to find that everything that you own has been replaced with an exact copy. Terror
Yeah, that is creepy.
is feeling something behind you, its breath on your neck, knowing that you will be grabbed, but then turning around to find that there was never anything there in the first place. Not a lot of research has been done on that feeling, the creeps, but many.
Do you know what I think is creepy? I wouldn't say. I tell you what I think is creepy. It's like stuff that doesn't exist. Like go down the woods at 3 a.m. That's creepy. That's creepy. You know? Because you're going out into the unknown. You know? Only things around in the woods at 3 a.m. is creepy. Do you know? Or going down a basement, creepy. Going into, mist comes along, creepy in the middle of the night. Do you know what I mean? That's more creepy, you know? It came out in 2020, the 1980s one was pants. I tried to watch it last year. Awful. The 1980s I genuinely spent £4 on renting it. I had to turn it off after 15 minutes. It was so bad.
Theories and ideas involve vagueness.
Seeing Ollie when you walk out of school, creepy. I don't think I could ever have kids at this point.
Ambiguity. For instance, masks and why clowns are creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Claude Lévi-Strauss wrote that the facial disguise temporarily eliminates from social intercourse the part of the body which reveals
The what?
personal feelings and attitudes. Part of the reason even a neutral or happy mask can be creepy may have to do with ambiguity. A mask hides the true emotions and intentions of the person
yeah.
underneath. I don't know
Yeah.
if the person...
What kind of a mask is that? Have any of you ever watched what's that one? So this girl, this is creepy. So this girl is in a cabin in the woods by herself. Beautiful. I'd love to do that. But then along comes I think it's her ex-boyfriend. She's deaf, bear in mind. Not the best thing to be by yourself in the woods in the middle of nowhere and be deaf. And her ex-boyfriend comes along, mask on, can't really see his face, crossbow, psychopath. That was a weird one. That's what this reminds me of. Bro, Until Dawn walk. Yes, Rampage. Yes, I love Until Dawn. Because I'm awkward and didn't talk to him. I haven't spoke to him since primary. Then my sister and his sister are leaving primary, so my mum and his parents did the prom together. They were talking to my mum, and my mum said the wrong thing. I wanted her to say, so I blew a party popper in her face. I like his parents. They're nice and funny. You're only young, Liv. You're only young. You know, these things don't matter down the line. Hey, 5 years down the line, if I repeated that back to you and said that you cared about it, you'd probably giggle and laugh about it, you know? Bro, I'm so excited for the Until Dawn walkthrough, Rampage. I'm not even going to lie.
Wearing that mask is a threat or not. Vagueness is creepy when it comes to the human form. This is the famous
Like uncanny.
Yes.
Builders.
Right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna buy YouTube Premium tomorrow. I swear to God, before stream. If I haven't, if I come on stream, someone asks me tomorrow. If I haven't bought it, then I'll end stream and buy it. Literally. I go out at like 3 a.m. in the morning down canal, pitch black. Shit's not scary. No, I agree. Like, I love walking at night. I really do. But you know, you can easily turn it creepy. Do you know what I mean? You can easily put a creepy spin on it, you know, with the right scenario. Get the family one so I can get it too? Absolutely not. I mean, bro, honestly, that was so peak Rampage. I wish I still had the footage of it. I mean, I've got episode 1, and 2, I think, posted, but I don't have any of the other footage. But we'll rerun it when we're in the new house.
When it comes to the human form, this is the famous Uncanny
Valley.
Valley. On a chart of humanness, there's a zone where something can be almost entirely human, but off by just a little. Not so
That's what they
wrong
did with
that
the
it's clearly fake or
with the new
funny,
film
or
that
so
just came
good
out.
that it's indistinguishable.
Obsessed.
Instead,
Obsessed.
it's just
They did Uncanny
troubling.
Valley in that. It's
The
weird.
creepiness of the Uncanny Valley is wonderfully demonstrated by John Bergeron's singing androids. Watch these
Yeah, I don't
videos
like
on
Uncanny
your
Valley,
own.
bro. It's really creepy. That's creepy, actually.
A similar uneasy feeling comes from Shay St. John, a character created by Eric Fournier, funny to some, nightmare fuel to
Yeah,
others.
that's just weird, bro.
Uncanny humanoids, like all creepy things, straddle a line between two regions that we can understand and explain with language. Francis T. McAndrew and Sarah Kohnke describe being creeped out as an adaptive human response to the ambiguity of threats from others. Creepy things are kind of a threat, maybe, but they're also kind of not. So our brains don't know what to do. Some parts respond with fear, while other parts don't, and they don't know why. So instead of achieving a typical fear response, horror, we simply feel uneasy. Terror.
Yeah, it's weird,
creeped
isn't
out.
it? It's weird.
Between the mountains
It's a weird
of
feeling.
safety and danger,
It's a weird
there
feeling.
is a valley of creepiness where the limits of our knowledge
uncertainty.
and trust and security aren't very clear.
That is so weird. Made it creepy when me and my friend walked down there. Me and my boy walked down there fried. Bro, tell me about it. That's the only time. That's the only time that I've ever been like scared. It's like it's because your brain starts to. Like when I was younger, I remember like you'd smoke, and then you'd hear a weird noise, and you wouldn't know if you actually heard it or not, and then you look at each other like, "Yo, did you fucking hear that?" Or and your brain starts like filling in gaps with it just starts making you paranoid. Maybe just me, but that's scary. Ollie, you watching Spider-Man? Of course, bro. I'm so excited for the new Spider-Man. Like so excited. I'll be honest. I can't wait. I'm grabbing all the snacks. If you want to watch a good film, watch The Possession of Deborah Logan. Probably gonna stay away from that one. The woods in front of my house is in front of my house. I used to be shit scared. Oh, bro, you ever go in a little loophole on just a doom scroll of a loophole on TikTok of just skinwalkers and the Appalachian Mountains?
At this, cause you to die.
I've already seen the
later?
trailer, Rampage.
Impossible, right?
Or is there a new one?
To
What did you say?
die 1 week later. Will looking at this cause you to die 1 week later? Impossible, right?
What?
Maybe. That's the terror of ambiguity. We don't do well with ambiguity. When it involves our own intentions, it can make us lie. And when it involves danger, but no recognizable threat, it can make us think and feel some pretty weird things. Have you ever peered over a ledge, a railing, way high up, like so high up it made you nervous, and
Yes,
dizzy,
that's that feeling.
and felt
That's that
something
feeling.
pushing you? Maybe even an urge to jump. Have you ever stood on a ledge with a loved one and realized
Yeah, that's such a
that
weird
you
feeling.
could push them? It would be that easy. You really could do it. And maybe you do want to do it, or maybe it's just cognitive dissonance. The fact that your brain is having to deal with ambiguity. A recent study by Jennifer Hames at Florida State University.
That's so weird, but that actually makes so much sense. Like that feeling, that is so weird. Like when you lean, yeah, that is weird. Just caught this kid with his pants down twice and bummed him with a piston. He tried calling me bad. You playing Minecraft or what do you mean? Watch the trailer after this video. I'll watch the trailer of that. The YouTube trailer is longer. Is there a new one? I've definitely watched the Spider-Man trailer on YouTube, but I'll watch it again.
dubbed this the high place phenomenon.
Yeah, this guy
When
definitely has
approaching
a
ledge
degree.
and a dangerous drop, your survival instinct kicks in and you pull yourself away. But your balance and motor systems don't get it. Nothing is pushing you, and you don't normally fall or leap randomly. So what's going on? The part of your brain that processes intention might resolve this by determining that something must be pushing you, or that you might actually want to jump or push your friend, even if none of that is true. Now, we're not done with ambiguity yet, because our language reflects the gray area of terror and creepiness. Take a look at the word terror itself. We have horrible and horrific, terrible and terrific. Why is that? Well, through history, we never really figured out what to call powerful experiences, because
Oh my
they're
God.
both. They are full of awe, awesome, and they are full of awe, awful.
This might be the most thinking I've ever done ever.
We need them to survive. We need fears and the creeps to understand our size, our weaknesses. But on the other hand, avoiding them is pretty great.
And some people like the feeling of creepiness, hence horror games. Hence, yeah, bro, that's so weird. Like, you can get addicted to that, like, middle ground. Like, what? Oh, you mean pistol? You mean pistol, Bilal? You still in TikTok live still? No. You're not allowed to watch YouTube videos on TikTok live. The guy in the vid just seems like an intelligent... Yeah, he definitely has a thing. Tom Holland mid, Tobey Maguire better. I really like Tom Holland. I don't think he's the best Spider-Man, but I really like him. I'll be honest. I enjoy them because of the adrenaline. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Well, we want you to have a bit. Why are things creepy?
2. The Creeps is a physical reminder that the world is vague and full of ambiguity, but that we are cunning, always trying to figure things out, but nonetheless fragile. Is that terrible or terrific? Well, it's both, which, as a creepy ghost would say, is kind of
Creepy.
boo.
Oh.
Beautiful. And as always, thanks for watching.
I mean, fair play to bro. That was I like these little short videos. I'm not gonna lie. I give it a like 24.9 million subscribers. Huh? I mean, this has got 25 million views. I mean, he made it 13 years ago. Fucking hell, what a go! What a go! Creeps is a creepy thing, but I think it's always gonna be creepy forever and ever and ever, and being creepy and stuff. So. Why do we dream? Ah, this guy's got some fire videos. No wonder he's got 25 mil. W shirt.